Welcome, Scoundrels, to the first episode of Pods and Villainy, a Star Wars RPG podcast. I'm Jason Miller, the host and game master. Pods and Villainy is an actual play podcast where me and some of my friends play Star Wars-based tabletop role-playing games. These include all three of the Fantasy Flight Star Wars RPG games, Edge of the Empire, Force and Destiny, and Age of Rebellion. This podcast was recorded from a one-shot a while back, but I hope to start a long-lasting campaign style under the same name with different characters, but similar players. This one-shot will be played using the Edge of the Empire system. The cast for this one-shot includes Caleb Redwood playing Beach, Xavier Palomo as John Silver, and Jade Semino as Smog. Without further ado, a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. A cry for help! Searching for help to fulfill their own needs, four unlikely soon-to-be friends come to see Teemo the Hutt to aid them. Luck for them, Teemo the Hutt is in need of some assistance as well. Will they take the job, or is Teemo's request too much to handle? Welcome to Edge of the Empire. I've already done an intro by now, hopefully. If not, then this is going to be the intro, and that's going to be fantastic.
Mine was the intro.
Yours is the intro. All right, so first off, we're going to start the game by rolling the force dice so we can determine force points.
I'm going to go first, so I don't have to reach over for 5,000 years. Okay, one dark side.
Everyone rolls at once.
I got one light.
One dark.
I got one dark.
One dark.
Why are you guys doing this? You guys are so bad. Sucks.
Roll two dark, Caleb.
Roll 2 light. There you go.
There you go. Hey.
Caleb evened it out. We no longer need the force dice except for when Cheddar Biscuit screws up.
No, Cheddar Biscuit's a good boy.
What is cheddar biscuit?
My Gizka.
Cheddar Biscuit is a very bad boy.
Oh no! Why?
No one
What
got
is
it.
a gizka?
It's like a lizard space chicken.
Oh.
Okay.
Generally, how the force points work are, if you guys want something better to happen, you can, let's say you're doing a dice roll and you want better chances. You can flip a light side point to upgrade one of your greens to a yellow, or you can use light side points to add additional information that could be helpful, like, I think I've met this person, or I'm pretty sure I heard that so and so is in town, or something like that.
Do the light side points, do they reset per person? So let's say I used one of them. I flipped it. Does it stay flipped?
It
Or,
stays flipped until I flip it.
Okay. So I was gonna say could Zach then use them later, his next turn, or?
No, I use the dark side points, and that would flip it to light. So
I'm gonna say sane, so I hope I don't get any dark points.
Well, no, it's just I use the dark side
It's
points.
in general.
Yeah, so I can choose one of my greens to turn into a yellow, or I can turn one of your greens into, or not greens, purples into a red.
Yeah.
So I can do the reverse of it. So yeah, that's how the light side and dark side points work.
Do we want to be thrifty on the light side, or we just want to say
Depends on-
screw it all?
Depends on how you go. Like you guys start screwing
It's
up like a lot, and you're
very
like, we really need this.
situation-based.
Yeah, it's very situational.
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna use them. Turn one.
Yeah, I swear.
I roll perception to see where I am. I'm going to use a force side point.
I still do
You
not know
haven't
where I
left
am.
the town.
So yeah, that's how force side points work. And then real quick, I'm gonna have everyone introduce themselves.
No, I'll remember my name.
So Caleb, you will start.
Okay, so my character name is Beach. I am a Twi'lek. My career, I'm a smuggler. My specialization is that I'm a pilot. Anything else?
Nah, that should be good. Unless you have fancy things you want to talk about, like your details.
I have the best Laku.
Top tier Laku.
Oh boy.
Like almost like Senator's worth, but you're not fat.
Yeah, no, I'm also buff as shit.
You're a buff super Laku guy. Scarf Laku. All right, Xavier.
Alright, my character's name is John Silva, and my species is a who. My career is being a hired gun, and my specialization is a demolitionist.
Explodey.
Yeah, boom. Is it my turn?
Yep.
My character's name is Smog, and it ends with an X because I like making Jason's life miserable. I'm a doctor, and I have a pet Gizka named Cheddar Biscuit.
I am Outer Rim renowned archaeologist Indiana Jim, graduated from Yavin College of Archaeology. I'm the smartest guy here.
I feel like any archaeologist in the Outer Rim
It's a
isn't
good thing I'm a girl,
renowned
Zach.
at all.
We have a fight going on.
Just
All right. Now that we've introduced everyone, now let's get started. Okay.
Who the fuck are you?
I am the GM, so I am everyone else.
Hello, everyone else.
Hello,
I'm
collectively.
John Silver.
Collectively from everyone else. Okay. So you are all on Tatooine for various reasons. Some you've lived here for a while. Others you're here for jobs and whatnot. As you know, it's
here.
you are looking for someone. You
You
know
got
you
kidnapped.
know your own reasons.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah. You know that the crime lords on Tatooine have connections throughout the galaxy. So
Okay, so I know that I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Trying to be hired.
so you are actually in a Hutt Lord palace at the moment. You are in not Jabba's, but Timo the Hutt. He's not as like high up as Jabba the Hutt. He's more of a lower Hutt, but still quite
I can
prevalent.
still get a smuggling job from him.
Oh yeah,
Being
definitely.
the smuggler that I am.
Definitely. He's probably like the second or third top hut in Tatooine. Not that there's too many huts in Tatooine because it's a desert that no
I
one
thought
wants
I
to live
shouldn't
in.
have to ask, but we don't have a ship, do we?
You do not at the moment.
Well, I don't
Care to
care.
explain?
Explain what?
You're the pilot. What happened to the ship that you were driving?
Just because I'm a pilot doesn't mean I had a ship.
Is there speeders? I want a speeder.
Well, right now you're inside a building. Speeders exist in the universe, yes.
I want to leave the building. Can I do that?
There's some Gamorrean guards kind of stand in your way.
What's the reason for us being in this place? Like, are we having a conversation with the hut?
Yes, you've all come to the hut for not necessarily help, but assistance. As Team of the Hut has put out, there's a better word for it, but advertisements for assistance with great rewards. He's told you each specifically what he could help you with. He could give you assistance finding the person you're looking for. I forgot what he can give you. Oh yeah. He can give John a massive amounts of credits to help in his criminal acts.
Should we explain all of our like backgrounds? Like,
No.
No, you don't have to.
we don't have to. Okay.
Nah. If we do, we'll do it on the side.
Okay.
He knows your clinic isn't doing so well, so he can help fund your clinic.
Oh, good.
And I'm trying to figure out.
Are you
I wrote, like,
full?
You can
Accent-
get him a speeder.
You like rocks. You're on
Yeah.
Tatooine. What more do you want?
That's what I was like. I can give him access to like an imperial archaeological museum that is closed off to anyone but the highest of senators.
Ooh. Why would it be close to senators? Senators would like
Not senators, but like higher ups, as like just a casual thing.
Look at this rock. It's pretty rocky.
It's pretty brown. So yeah,
Hey.
isn't that like the specific rock you like is brown and rocky?
Yes.
Yeah. It says that on a sheet. So yeah, Timo is happy to help you as long as you help him. You scratch his back, he'll scratch yours,
Ew.
and I'll throw a dice on the
I'll
table.
walk over and scratch his back.
Not literally.
Okay, so
Aren't you supposed to be the smartest one here?
Yeah.
archaeologist in the Outer Rim. Clearly something went wrong. I feel like he's not the smartest one here.
I don't
I
know.
want
maybe-
to go find a smuggling job. Like, see if there's anything available for me to do for him.
Okay.
You'll find one later.
Well, he's all gathered you all together as he needs it to be quite a big group for a specific job he's doing.
So, what job does he have for us? That's the question.
Ew.
Team of the Hut, he only speaks Hut. However, he does have a protocol droid. The protocol droid goes to translate what Timo's saying. He goes, "Welcome all. Thank you for helping assist Timo the Hut. Timo has a very important job he needs done within the time span of 3 days.
Oh.
I still don't know what the job
Good
is.
luck, Timo.
Why am I the only one that wants to continue the story?
I'm trying.
No, you guys are not trying.
I'm trying.
Clearly.
a small town nearby known as Crate Drop owes Team of the Hut quite a bit of money. And we would like you to go and receive it from the Crate Drop Bank.
With the whole town? Oh, okay.
This is my type of job.
Crate drop?
Crate Drop.
Bank.
What is crepe drop? Crepes.
Crate Drop?
The crepe sandwich making company.
Crate Drop is a little-known town known for bandits and also occasional sand people attack. Best providers of moisture farm insurance.
Oh my god.
Why would you say this?
Okay.
So why does the town owe him money?
The insurance firm is run under Timo the Hutt's crime organization, is one of the key laundering points for Timo the Hutt. However, they have not provided in quite some time and may need to use
Some force.
So who's the person there in
Force,
charge
it's a
of
pun. Sorry,
I'm trying to think of the name of the bank owner. The bank is run by a Toydarian known as I almost said Gizka.
Biscuit, no.
Gaza, that's what his name is. Gaza, the bank owner.
And this is a crime syndicate? Kind of. The crime people.
Connected to the crime syndicate, yes.
I want to roll knowledge underworld on Gaza.
Okay.
Okay, so you're
Alright.
the distraction.
So what? No.
What?
No, he's trying to remember.
We're gonna rob Timo the Hut.
Okay. No.
have a box?
So knowledge underworld is what? Just the 4 or 5 green dice.
Five green.
Okay, so 5 green, and then it's gonna be 2 purples. Purple dice are the difficulty dice. Okay. Now, how the dice work, I'm going to move this mic so I'm not out of it, is the explosions are successes, the goofy Star Wars symbol that's also on the green dice are advantages, the triangles are failures, and the circle is disadvantages.
So he's lucky.
Advantages and disadvantages cancel out, and failures and successes cancel out. So then you're left with a success and an advantage. So you have heard of Gaza. He used to run a parts shop for Jabba the Hutt, but it went out of business like fairly recently after he got a big shipment. He talked to Jabba about it, and that's when his business went out, and then he hasn't been seen for a while.
Huh. Interessante indeed.
Now I'm gonna roll knowledge
know that.
xenology on Toydarians.
Okay.
So,
That's
yeah.
gonna be. What are you again? You're a
Doug.
Doug. I'm gonna say it's one purple, easy. So that looks like 5 successes. Toydarians are very greedy creatures. Not too many are run legitimate businesses, but most of them aren't like too high on the crime level, like crime organization ladder.
What's the amount of security we can expect, like, surrounding him?
Are you asking Timo that?
Yes.
Okay. The expected security shouldn't be too much. There might be a couple of bank guards, and the sheriff might be in town. However, there shouldn't be too much resistance, especially with the 5 of you.
I'm thinking.
Or 4
Hold
of
on,
you.
wait,
I
I have a
can't
question.
count.
To Timo. Are we getting paid?
Yes.
Okay.
So, I'm saying that we should try to have a conversation with Gaza.
However you want it, as long as Timo gets his money.
Okay.
Actually, I have to remember how much money you need to get from the bank.
All of it.
That'd be helpful.
We'll get all of it.
I mean, he doesn't need all of it.
Well, we
You
can
don't
just
wanna
take
take
the
the bank
rest.
out.
Why not?
Well,
Although you
I
I
just
mean, because
put it
then
through.
he doesn't get any more money from the bank.
Yeah, but he gets all of it.
Yeah, but future investments.
Fine, I'll take the other half.
10,000 credits.
So I'll take the rest of the money and 10,000 for him.
No, so we're gonna go take 10,000 credits and be like, hey yo, here's your money, help us.
But
Give us something that we want.
Continuing the story is good.
I know, but I want money. How else am I supposed to fund my rock collections?
It's a fucking rock
By
collection.
doing the
How
job
much is there
correctly.
to fund?
There is so much to fund. How am I supposed to get to the planets?
You're on Tatooine. The entire thing is just rocks.
Your point? How am I supposed to get back to Yavin?
Brown rocks.
That's where my rock collections are, is Yavin.
You left your rock collection on Yavin.
It's where I live.
Okay, that's fair.
How the fuck did you get here?
He was archaeological dig.
He was pulled.
Sand
Okay.
people archaeological dig. There was no rocks. Because they're sand people, not rock people.
Sand people. Hats.
You can just make a microscopic rock collection. It's fine.
I've started my new microscopic rock collection. That's sand. Microscopic.
I'm so angry.
The protocol droid goes, Timo has prepared a land speeder outside. However, he will need a 500 credit deposit to make sure you do not run off with his speeder.
Oh,
much
bro.
How many
money do I
credits?
have?
500.
500.
I have 125.
I can't find mine.
When you look at me like that, where's that?
Wait.
Oh, by the way, no one knows who
115.
who is because no one said their actual name, but that's fine.
I have 115.
I said my actual.
Did you say? Okay.
I thought we all did.
Yeah, we
Oh,
all did.
Did you? Never mind then. I'm
Wanna
dumb.
fight?
Yeah.
Did you think Xavier's name was John Silver? His name is Xavier.
Yeah.
He introduced himself as John Silver.
No, that's what I mean. Like everyone's real name, like Xavier, Caleb,
Oh.
Jay.
Oh, we didn't
Zach.
do that.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay, well,
I
Oh.
was like, I mean, it doesn't matter. I just
Beach
thought about
the
it.
Twi'lek is me, Caleb.
John Silver is Xavier. Smog X is Jade.
It's
And
just smog.
Indiana Jim is Zach. All right, cool. Now we got that over.
Oh, I am broke.
How much do you have, Zach?
1,000.
How much
You're
do
the
you
one who
have?
wanted the speeder. 125.
How much do you have?
25.
Okay.
How much
So-
do you have?
You
I
put
was
in
gonna
5.
say,
Wait, how much
Because
do you
I
have?
don't
everyone
wanna
needs to put in a
front
good
all the
deposit.
money.
You put in 5. You put in 100. That was is that. How much do you need to pay? $395.
He's
A
paying
lot.
all.
I'll pay 200 of it. You pay
Hey,
95.
how much money do you have?
I have 1,400.
You know, I would like a raise.
I'm gonna write down you guys' deposits you're gonna put in.
I'm putting
So
5.
Remember how much to give you. 25 from Xavier.
No, I'm putting
No,
5.
he's putting in
Oh, 5.
I want
Okay.
I only have
Putting
25.
down
Okay.
a fifth of his bank, and it's only 5.
Okay. This bank.
100.
100.
So that was at 395. I said I'd put in 200.
And
I'll
then,
put 195.
okay.
Probably bought the most expensive.
Here comes Zach puts in less than Caleb.
So I have more money than he does.
Oh, you do? I thought you had a smaller amount. That's what I was like, lol. Okay.
Well, I'll go 1,100. Well, 9 more.
So if we do seal the spear, well,
Okay.
I'm not gonna lose anything.
No.
Timo thanks you for actually paying the deposit. Because not everyone does that. Especially for a rebel pilot.
That's a race stuff. I forgot that.
Shit, right?
That's a pretty good pay for a rebel pilot. However, Zach, I don't know. Zach's a little low on funds for being an archaeologist. It's probably because he went to a sand people place to look for rocks. This is how we
How we
use our
continue.
funds. Okay, so Timo waves the Gamorreans off from the front door, and you are allowed to exit. You are in Mos Shuda, by the way, not Mos Eisley. Mos Shuda is just a smaller town.
Where is my clinic?
It's kind of at the edge of Mos Shuda.
Okay.
Not like the edge, but closer to the edge. The Mos Shuda is just a normal Shuda or Mos, where it's a walled-off city, and the speeder is outside, being kind of trying to be polished by a Zabraxi. However, it is like covered in rust, so it's kind of hard to polish rust.
Yeah, what kind of speeder is this, by the way?
It's one of those land speeders like Luke had. I don't
Okay.
remember the class, but
It's just like 4 or 5 people.
yeah, you guys can easily fit in there without it breaking.
I'm gonna hop in the driver's seat.
You're gonna hop
I'm
in the
the
driver's
only
seat.
You're
pilot
not.
here.
You can't drive?
What are you talking about? I can drive.
No, fuck you. I'm the only pilot here.
I'm hopping in the driver's seat.
What are you gonna do about it, pilot? What do we know about each other?
I'm
Not
the
much.
only pilot here.
I'm pretty sure we know each other's names. I'm pretty sure if he was a rebel pilot, he wouldn't be like, "Hey, I'm a rebel pilot."
But
No,
I mean, I
I-
think he would say he's a pilot.
He's wearing smuggler gear. You don't have
You look like a space pilot,
would
not
you
a
have
planetary pilot.
Corellian stripes? The red stripes down the
Yeah, I
pants. Do you think you're that good of a smuggler?
I'll take it.
Okay. So yeah, he's wearing obvious smuggler clothing. The vest, the long sleeve shirt underneath, Corellian stripes.
I still stand. I'm sitting in the driver's seat because even if you're a smuggler, you're a
I'm
space
sitting on
pilot.
Sitting on top of him.
Well,
How tall are you?
almost everyone knows how to drive a speeder. The skills are for like if you're being shot at and you're trying to dodge and stuff like that. That's really what
I'll
planetary.
take the
is.
If we
passenger
get
seat.
shot at, I got us.
Well, not if you're not driving. You're gonna have to hop into the seat while he's in the seat, and that's kind of impossible.
I call shotgun.
By the way, both of you are very small. You're size 0. You guys are size 1s.
Yeah, I'm a
Shit,
dog.
so-
I won't get shot. That's okay.
Size 1 is normal human size. Size 0 is a silhouette below. So they're obviously Doug size. So they're
I'm
short.
smaller than a womp rat.
Womp rats are
So we
ones.
know these two
What?
can't drive.
Womp rats have a one size.
I don't know. They're 2 meters long. I forget how big a Doug average is.
1
Up
meter.
to,
That's
to
right.
like 3. I'm
Oh.
pretty sure.
I don't
No.
know.
I'm a
she's
pretty
one.
tall Doug. I'm pretty sure.
Did you
that.
say you're 3 meters
Oh nope,
tall?
I'm a one. I'm a 1 meter tall.
That would mean you're like almost 10 feet tall.
Yeah, I'm
Pretty
one.
big Doug. Got any rocks for me?
I don't know why I said 3. I was thinking of feet.
I was gonna say we need feet.
I am maybe 2 meters tall.
I'm
Probably
I'm
about 2
1.
meters tall.
Yeah.
I'm 6 feet tall.
I'm not.
It's about
I
there.
don't reach 1 meter. I'm 0.95 meters.
Can I be a
So-
Rancor?
I guess
So
we're just.
technically,
Yeah,
We're
I'm
the
like
only tall
3.14 meters tall.
Ooh. Okay, so I say, can I just get in the speeder?
Okay.
I don't care anymore.
I call shotgun.
Ah!
All right. Caleb and Jade are sitting in the back. It literally doesn't matter. Okay. So the Zabraxi gives you a piece of paper with basic planetary directions of head like southeast, pass by a rock pillar,
Ew,
turn
directions.
left at this weird looking cliff, and in like a few more hours you should be there.
I'm good at reading maps, star maps, but maps nonetheless.
I'm just gonna sleep.
So
Now, Tatooine is a core world?
Tatooine?
We're on Tatooine, aren't we?
Yeah. That's
Is
an
it a
outer
core? An outer rim?
Rim. Yeah, that's outer rim.
What I mean, is there a maps thing in here?
I think astrogation is the closest thing to maps we're gonna get.
Well,
Well,
I guess
what do you
I'll-
want to do? Are you just reading the map?
more of
I
like
have
getting sense of
astrogation.
direction,
I
like
can read
with
the map.
sun and stuff.
Okay. Maybe coordination.
Coordination?
It's okay, man.
Maybe.
Don't I get something for being a Doug?
Uh,
I'm a pilot for
Probably.
a reason.
Yeah, I get a boost
No.
to coordination checks,
okay.
which gave me 3 green. So coordination, I guess.
Okay.
Coordination would
Could've
be like
just left him back.
trying to be like, I want to put my hand here.
Yeah, I
here.
know, but like nothing else really
That's
works
what
for
it's
like
gonna be.
planetary
What do you do?
maps.
From an archaeologist
Wouldn't
who
it be
collects
astrogation then?
I
Or-
guess that'd be closest. Reading a star map.
I that's why I was going with like outer rim
Yeah.
knowledge,
But
like
no, I think astrogation.
knowledge
would
of
be-
how to like find your direction
Other.
on.
Just do knowledge other.
Yeah, well, but no one has skills in that.
For what? For
knowledge others like
Is like if it's campaign specific, so like Sith Order or something like that.
yeah.
Fine.
What do we need to read maps? Astrogation? Because I have that.
That's space maps.
Yeah, that's like space maps, but
What
there's
about-
really nothing for planetary maps. So we're just gonna use it because that's
Oh,
Astrogation,
is
cool.
dumb.
How difficult?
How difficult is it to read this map? 2 purple.
Purple.
It's pretty average.
Good luck, man.
Like
Not some toddler drew it with a crayon.
okay, cool. So 1 success, 4 advantages. You as you're going by, you can clearly see the pillar and the goofy looking cliff, and you've actually. The Zabraxi said you were gonna be there in like 12 hours. Like it's quite a distance away. However, you were able to figure out like shortcuts in the map that
we went there in 2.
that they weren't able to see. Not 2 hours. However, you're able to make it there in 6 hours. You have the time. So
I'm going shopping.
I could have made it in there.
I'm shopping.
well, you guys aren't even on the speeder yet. You guys are heading up to Crate Drop, and you can see it's a very small town. There is a total of 9 buildings, and it's very much like a western town where there's buildings on the side and then a big building at the end.
Alright, where's
I didn't hear what Xavier said.
What would I roll for knowledge on like the town itself, like what each building would be?
You could probably just perception it.
Yeah,
Most of the
perception. Why am I the only one rolling here? What's the difficulty?
The difficulty?
Perception?
1.
What's perception?
It's not that difficult.
Where's
A lot of the buildings have signs on them, but some of the signs are small.
I think that's a success with a
You're looking for
disadvantage.
Perception. It's in alphabetical order. It's like on the piece.
Nope, that's just a fail.
You failed it. No.
Yeah. So, how do you fail this?
What do I know about this town? Since
No, I was
live here?
percepting.
You don't live in Crate Drop. You lived in
But I
Ashford.
live on this planet.
The planet's really big. It was going to take you 12 hours to get to this town. You
Caleb,
don't leave your clinic.
I
that
percepted
often.
and basically was like, oh, the sun's in your face. Both of them.
All you know is about the insurance thing with the water farms, moisture farms.
Am I the only one who lives here?
I believe
I
so.
have no idea where I came from.
I'm a wonder. I'm a wonder.
Yeah, I think you're the only one who lives here, because you came from Yavin. You came from somewhere, but you're a hired gun, so you're all over the galaxy. Caleb is a pilot.
Well,
He's
you
all
know,
over the
I'm
galaxy.
like a few hundred years old and came from Terrace.
I'm an old Doug. Doug's lived like 70. I've got like 18 years left.
So, I'm trying to. Zach just fails on perceiving some of these buildings, but I'm not sure how he fails.
Both suns are in my face.
The glare hits the window on the freaking car and you just can't see anything.
Do you have green?
So is he the only one that's
yeah.
gonna roll for us?
If
What
you
am I-
guys can just
what should
tell
I
me what you want to do.
Does anyone else want to do something?
They're buildings. What do I care?
Yeah, just tell me what you guys want to do. You guys.
Where the is the bank?
Let's go to the bank.
I thought that's
Wait.
what we
I'm
were
still
gonna
driving
do.
the speeder. I drive the speeder into the bank's front door.
That's,
No,
well, no,
you
that
did
was just a
not.
failure. If you'd have to have a bunch of disadvantages for that to happen.
I know, but I want to drive
He
the speeder.
chose.
You don't know which
No.
one the bank is.
No.
I'm gonna pick the big building on the end.
So you're gonna
No.
drive right into the bank.
No.
Can we stop this?
I hop out of the
I told you
speeder.
I would jump into your and stop.
The roll.
I hop out of the speeder. And I say to the party, Indiana Jim devised a strategy.
I hop up front and weave in. You continue driving. He is gone.
Where?
He's out of the
Where? We're in this town.
Yeah, you guys are at the town.
Yeah.
There are other towns.
But this is the town you need to be in.
You tie him up to a tree.
There's no trees, it's just Tatooine.
Time to
A
rock.
giant rock.
I'd love it.
There's not too many big rocks here.
Yeah, he'd get off to it. It'd be
They're all in the ground. There's no pillar rocks.
I hop out of the car and say, Indiana Jim devised a strategy.
Okay.
you don't tell us the strategy.
What
you
is your
just
No,
strategy?
no,
tell
no,
us
no,
you
no,
have
no.
We
one.
all listen to
No, I
this
didn't say I
strategy.
devised a strategy. I said we devised strategy.
Oh.
Oh, I heard. I devised this.
No, I said
Yeah, that's what I heard
Indiana,
too.
Yeah.
Indiana
Yeah.
Jim says devise a strategy.
Okay.
Oh, well, I didn't say says. I said devise a strategy.
Yeah, so it sounded like you devised the strategy.
Yeah.
No,
You're
no,
just
no.
like, guys, I know what to do.
No, no.
Cricket.
Indiana Jim don't. Indiana Jim has ideas, but Indiana Jim does not choose.
Alright, well, I will
Because he
listen
chose
to
Travis
this.
Peter here.
I did do that though. Intuition.
Okay. Go first, comrade.
Indiana Jim knows that Gaza likes money.
Maybe that's why he's in the bank.
Really?
Okay.
Indiana Jim knows that Gaza is Toydarian. Toydarian greedy with money.
So he's
What
probably
else
not
do you
just gonna
know?
Indiana Jim devises that we bribe him or try to give him
Are we
offering.
gonna try and bribe
then-
him to take
and then-
money?
We devise operation to kill
What?
Garza.
That's
Gaza.
not bribing. That's
If we
Steal-
kill
threatening.
him, we
That's-
still don't get the money.
We steal key off of him later, and then we can get into at night.
I feel like our employer doesn't want him dead
I
because
feel
then
like
he
if
doesn't
we
get
kill
money
him,
later.
everyone else in the town will be like, "Hey, yo, this bank dude was fucking murdered.
Why don't
You
we
know.
just threaten him like
Hey, yo,
normal
these four
crooks?
people showed up out of nowhere, and now this guy is dead." Oh,
I only have
Oh.
explosives. I don't think I'm.
Then
I feel like you
I'm,
don't have explosive bullets.
Well, just grenades.
Just grenades.
I have a backpack.
Indiana Jim
Just kidding.
says we treat Toydarian to drinks, and then we drug him so he passes out, and we steal key off of.
Where's the drugs?
Who here is
I
the
want a clinic.
who here is the highest cunning? Xavier.
Cunning. Doctor knows.
Xavier.
Doctor knows the drugs.
That's not what I asked. Cunning, like as in he would be a good con man.
What is that? Deception or?
No, that's
No, like
Cunning is a characteristic.
Oh, 2.
yeah,
I have
no,
4.
He
So-
has 4.
Deception, perception,
Crap, I don't know
skullduggery,
how to
streetwise, survival.
But like, what would it? Yeah, well, because you wouldn't just roll cunning for that, would you? You'd roll something specific.
Yeah. You
Well,
just have
what
to tell
other
me
skills do you have? Like, I'm trying to come up with a strategy of how we can like
Indiana Jim
trick him
says
into like.
we treat to drinks, drug drink
Um,
with doctor's drugs.
Well, we have to get him to agree to go out for drinks.
We take
I
key,
feel like
get into
No
bank.
criminal like fucking money laundering. She's like 4 random ass people. Let's go get wasted. I feel like he's not about that.
Indiana
I will
Jim
try to be
repeats.
friends with this guy.
Toydarian is
Wait.
What
like
if
money.
we just threaten him at gunpoint, like good criminals?
There are other people in the bank.
Threaten them all at gunpoint.
Indiana
feel like
Jim does
there are
not
more-
carry
Are we
gun.
gonna? That sounds like robbing a bank. or
Indiana Jim
something.
does not fight. Indiana Jim does not.
If
use
we're gonna
gun.
like go in loud, we'll just take.
We're
Indiana
not
Jim
going
as
to
a-
go in
exactly.
loud.
Exactly.
What if we just talk to him and be
Indiana
like,
Jim
if you
is
don't
more
give us the money
sensitive?
now, bad things are gonna happen, and then we kill him.
use. So you have all those
Wait, that's before he answers.
No,
Indiana
before he
Jim has
answers.
aesthetics.
Bad
Indiana
things
Jim
are
does
gonna
not fight.
happen.
I feel like with
Is
enough
there any
threatening,
way that we can like sneak into the back, like wherever he'd be, like back at the
Indiana Jim repeats.
I have
We
some
steal
stuff.
key, go in at night.
No.
isn't
Like,
the
go
point
I mean,
to
like,
get
I
them-
could do
I
that.
guess not.
like to go in and talk to him right now. Like, do you think? I'm clearly a smuggler. I feel like somebody would let me go back there, because they'd be like somebody that knows, like, oh, he's a money launderer. This guy is a smuggler. They are probably doing the work together.
You'd have to convince them, but it wouldn't be as difficult if you weren't an obvious smuggler.
Just give Xavier your clothes.
We still don't even know what this town looks like.
Yes, I'm cutting.
It's
Like,
Looks
well,
like
you told us,
every
but like
other town
we
on
don't know, like-
Tatooine.
You know those
The
like
specific
little
buildings?
western towns
we
where
don't
they
know
like
the
shoot
no,
each
he just
other?
he doesn't
Yeah.
know the specific buildings.
Oh.
yeah.
You guys,
Which
can
one
just-
is the bank?
We should probably find
Ah.
out.
We shall ask for directions.
All right.
Oh, we will not.
It's
So-
not very hard.
I'm assuming you guys are all like huddled together. If you
Yeah.
I
guys
thought we
looked
were
away from the
still on the
huddle,
speeder.
you would
I
notice
hopped
which
out
one
of
the bank
speeder.
is.
I look away from
Kinda.
the huddle to notice which one the bank is.
Yeah, it's the big one at the end.
Okay. Yeah, see that big building?
Yeah.
That's the bank.
It says bank on the top. Actually, it says bank in gold letters at the top, and the reflection went to your eyes as you're trying to figure out what the things were. You can see the reflection bouncing off off the B and hitting the windshield on the parked land speeder.
Don't look
So
directly
where's
at
the
it,
bank?
guys. It's shiny.
I will walk into the bank.
What's he doing?
You gonna walk all the way to the bank?
Yep.
Alone?
Okay, well,
Just
I'm
by
staying
yourself?
with the speeder.
Yep.
Okay. What else are you guys?
I shall protect
I
the
shall
speeder so
walk
it does
with-
not get stolen.
I shall walk with him.
I'll
Okay.
wait with Caleb.
Okay, so
Oh,
two,
well,
at the
whatever his
speeder
name is.
and. Okay, so Zach Jim and John.
Jimmy John's.
So Jim and John, you both, you guys walk to the bank, and you reach the bank, and there's a sign on the door that says, "Out at lunch. Come back later." If you need immediate assistance, talk to Lintel Laroon at the hyper insurance.
Let's break in.
I test the door.
It's locked.
We're still at the speeder, which is
Okay.
a good deal away from the bank for some reason.
Yeah.
No, meta.
Head over to the moisture insurance, hydration insurance. Was that what you called it?
I called it hyper insurance, but I like hydration insurance better.
I will stay at this door.
Walk
Are you
over.
just gonna stand at the door?
Oh,
Really
wait.
quickly, if anything else happens, I'm gonna pull the speeder up to the bank.
Okay.
Just-
I
Up with the
whispered.
speeder.
I was gonna say because you're like
Alright,
4 buildings away.
yeah.
Okay. So Zach, you go over to the moisture insurance.
What was the guy I have to talk to?
You have to talk to Lintel Laroon. The door is open on this place.
I
The door is locked. It says come back to lunch. If you need assistance, go to the bank now.
I opened the door and asked for Lynn.
All right. There is a what are they called? Celestin. There's like an old Celestin guy reading a newspaper behind like the desk, and he goes, "What do you need to talk to Lynn for?" I don't know how Celestin sounds. I don't think they speak basic either.
I'm here to make a deposit in the bank. It's very urgent. A large sum of money.
All right. I guess. I'm really not here to judge. That's Lynn's job. He goes in the back, and he's in there for a couple minutes, or not a couple minutes, like less than a minute. And he walks out, and he's like, "All right, she can see you."
Okay, I walk in the back.
All right. In the back, there is a Twi'lek woman sitting at a
Still
desk
sitting
doing some
outside.
paperwork.
I'm still sitting outside.
Yes. How may I help
Where
you?
is the speeder?
I'm here to talk to Lynn.
That is me.
Yeah, no, like, this is great.
We're looking to make a
Bank is here.
fairly large deposit in the bank
There's a
today.
speeder, like, right there. Just outside the door. Just like,
Very urgent.
Why does it need to be that urgent?
This place.
'Cause it's very large. We have some friends who are in need of our assistance now. Our helping hand. And I move my hands.
Feet hand things.
Your feet is.
yeah, he's the only one inside the bank.
Yeah, is the front door is still locked. I'm pretty sure, right?
Roll a
He's inside the
deception.
bank.
Blow it
With-
up, Xavier.
He went
3
into-
purples. So it's not really a good reason to open the bank.
You two were at the door. He walked in, and
I
you
think
just
walked
decided
into
to
the back
stay.
door.
All right, it's one
He walked into the
disadvantage
front,
and a
talked to
failure.
somebody, and they let him go to the back.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Lintel looks at you and she's like, "That's the stupidest reason I've ever heard."
That sounded pretty stupid.
If you don't have a legitimate reason for me to open the bank, I see no use in continuing to talk to you, as I have paperwork that I need to do.
I jump on the desk.
Jump on the desk.
We're starting a fight, and we're not gonna be there to help him.
And I say, look here.
Timon is-
This is very urgent. You're making me angry.
It's like Timo.
Uh,
What's the name of
Timo.
What's the name of the hut that we're trying to?
Timo.
Timo.
Timo, yeah.
Lintel, when you jump on the thing, Lintel kind of scoots her chair back and puts her hand on her hip. And she's like, "I don't think you want to continue this, as it does not look like you are armed."
It's okay if he dies, we might get a better character.
Nope. You won't like the next one I make.
Oh no.
Why?
How fast is she? On a scale to 1 to 5, how fast is
Why
she?
is it a scale of 1 to 5?
Do you have any? You probably don't because you're an archaeologist. But do you have any skills that would let you quickly draw a blaster?
I don't have a blaster.
Oh yeah, that's,
They
well,
don't
a
have
weapon.
to
Because I think it just says weapon in general.
I don't know. My character
Because I
doesn't
can't
even
read
know
character
what's going on.
sheets.
No, we don't. We're just
I'm
sitting
still,
outside.
yeah.
We're just like, boy, hope
Question
Zach's
is-
doing good. Actually, no, his
I'm
name's
thinking-
Jim. Hope Jim's doing just
I'm
dandy.
thinking about like jumping and pinning her, but I don't
Well,
think
dude,
I'm gonna be
he's
fast
fucking
enough.
Die, but
Probably.
Oh, shit.
I wouldn't say that's a speed thing. You just have to make a roll for it.
Here.
how long have they?
Roll
how long has he been
perception
in?
to
Let's see.
Around 40 minutes.
Like 5. Well, you saw them go up to the bank, like shake the door, and then Zach wouldn't go left to the thing. So he's only been there for like a couple minutes.
I asked Caleb about his life story.
We discussed our life story.
I roll
Cool, now we know
perception
each
to
other.
like see how what's this woman's physique? It's a woman, right?
Yeah, it's a woman. It's a woman Twi'lek. She's not similar to just normal Twi'lek, unlike Caleb, where he's buff as heck. She's fairly scrawny. She looks more like she'd be in similar to a field of yours, where more research rather than fighting.
Pick her with your foot.
Honestly, how far is she from me?
You're on the desk,
You're on the desk.
but she like
so-
backed up a bit. I feel like you have pretty good kicking reach though.
Actually,
I mean, he's very small.
Yeah.
You guys are small.
But like you can like
You can
bend
walk.
forward.
He can.
Cause
I
I'd
feel
say
like,
you could
I feel
probably
like
go
she
for
can
the
just scoop back in her
You
chair,
can
get
reach her.
another foot, and she'll just fall off the desk.
He can lunge
It wouldn't
at
give
her.
you like any extra
look, he's like on
difficulty.
his.
What hand is she holding the holster? Left hand.
She has a pen in her left hand.
I think she's gonna shoot you with the blaster. No, she's gonna throw the pen at you.
Grab her.
I'm really thinking here if I want to like try, or if I want to try something else.
You must request
in actual value. You'd
like
already be
Alright.
me.
Well, Zach is thinking, Xavier, you're still standing in front of the
I'm
bank.
still standing in front of the bank.
Alright.
I don't know where he went.
Just,
Plants a
just
frag
twiddling your
grenade.
fingers.
Plants a frag grenade on the door. Just kind of leave that there. Walks away, explodes, goes in
Alright,
bank.
so
steals
nothing
10
really
pounds.
happens with Xavier because he's just sitting in front of the bank.
Well, they
We're
can.
just-
I'm pretty
we're
sure
just
they
chilling
can.
in the
yeah.
speeder.
Talk
Yeah, I know.
about our
That's what I'm
stories.
saying. Nothing happens with Xavier, but for you two, the
These are not the droids you're looking for.
are you guys in front of the insurance place or the one across? The insurance place is
they're
right.
in
We're
front
like
of the
5
bank.
feet behind Xavier.
Yeah.
Like he's in front of the door. We're just
Okay,
like
cool. So you're right
behind
in
him.
front of the bank.
Yeah.
So the Celestial man walks out of the insurance place and just kind of like looks at you, and he's like, "What are you doing?"
Waiting for the bank to open.
Yeah.
We don't have an
Alright,
emergency.
It's just he walks off.
Oh, okay.
Who was that
All
guy?
right.
Was he important to us?
All right. If Zach's figured out what he wants to do
I'm
yet.
just waiting for the bank to open. I mean, they're at lunch. It can't be that long.
One.
Come back to
I'm gonna try another deception. I'm gonna say, look, Timo's not gonna be very happy.
That's not really deception. That's more of I think coercion.
Would it be coercion?
Yeah, coercion's kind of like more of a fearful type situation, trying to make someone do something by talking their way into it, whereas deception is just lying to someone. Because that's not really a
I'm
lie.
talking to myself.
You have one will.
What the fuck am I doing here?
Oh,
What's my die? How many?
2.
Fuck.
Oh.
die.
What?
Well, you have 1 coercion.
This is willpower
Um,
shit.
All right, it's 1 disadvantage.
Oh.
You guys can also help me out with this if I can't think of anything.
Your boss with a rake.
Your boss with the rake. It's not fun for anybody.
Lintel goes, "Do you really think Timo has control over me? It's my boss who has to worry about it, not me."
Is there a way I can
Now,
please
please leave.
is that somehow I can find out where he's
She
at?
she unbuttons her holster.
You watched him walk
As I get off the table,
still
I
yeah,
walk the
kick
same
some
way he
papers.
walked.
Okay.
No, he was he went
And then I go outside and say,
You
There's a
know
very-
where he went. You watched him.
Or
He's outside
can
now.
still
outside
follow where
to
he
the group, I
walked.
say this woman is very obnoxious. She will not.
Zach, when you leave the front door, you hear it lock behind you.
Smooth.
Why would they close? We're just gonna sit here for weeks. They're not gonna have any business.
Why not with him?
Well,
You guys have 2.5 days. Well, actually, a bit more than 2.5 days to get the money to Timo.
Oh no.
We'll
FBI.
sit here for 3
Can we
weeks.
I'd say we wait
So-
for the lunch to be over.
Why did you go and talk to that person again? I completely forgot.
Because we couldn't get into the bank.
Yeah, to get the keys or
To
something.
open
I don't
the
know.
bank.
To open the bank, yeah, whatever.
Then,
Keys.
How'd it go? Can we describe
Well, you see, Bantha poo.
Okay, so Xavier.
Have you ever had Taco
You and I
Bell?
being the most- Okay, so Xavier, you and I being the most intimidating people here because the other two are like 2.5 feet tall.
You guys can also like go and look for like where he's eating lunch because there's only 8 buildings here that aren't the bank. Well,
Are any
there's
of
7
them-
buildings that aren't the bank or the insurance
Are
building.
any of them a cantina?
So you look around and there is one that seems to have a saloon vibe to it. Not
Going in.
cantina, but saloon. It's
Like a pub.
We're gonna get jumped so bad.
It's actually the one right next to the hyper insurance.
Who the hell is gonna?
I want to walk in there.
Alright,
Doctor.
so
Hold
you-
on, wait.
Hold on, I decided I was walking in there first.
Okay.
Actually,
I
wanna
walk
go
in with you.
Caleb in this
That's
one.
fine.
Okay.
Or I'm
Can we
gonna
look
go
around?
Xavier's
Follow.
with us too.
Look around for
All 4 of us
Toydarian.
went in.
How far are you going
We all
in?
going cowboy
I feel like
style.
all 4 of us shouldn't go talk to him at the same time.
Okay, I'm gonna go sit at
Me
a
and Zach
table.
will go talk to him first.
Okay.
You and Xavier go chill at a table and make sure we don't f***ing die.
Okay, we're gonna chill at a table and watch.
So is
Okay.
it like a bar? Like what's it look like?
Yeah, I'll explain it. So you walk in. It's looks like an old Western saloon where they've got the round tables, the bar, the bottles on the wall. In one corner, they've got like a little what looks like they're playing Sabic, the card style, not the computerized style. And there seems to be 2 guys yelling at each other in not really the middle of the bar, but kind of off in the middle. And then there's a few people at the bar, including the bartender.
Do I know which one I have to go talk to?
Is there a piano?
There is a piano.
Can
Space
I play
piano.
the piano?
Hyper piano.
What would you roll to play the piano?
Jade.
Charm?
Coordination?
We
gonna
got
go
coordination.
Calm down.
Go play the piano.
Caleb,
No, we're
you
gonna
know
go
you're
sit
looking for a
around the table.
Toydarian. You don't see one here.
There's no Toydarians in here.
Not in here. There is doors like leading to the back and stuff like that.
I go up to the barkeep.
Are you playing the piano, Jade?
No, I'm sitting at the round table with
Yeah.
Xavier. I don't want to.
Barkeep
We're
and his
still-
credits
I'm a doctor.
his credits
not a pianist.
physical or is it all like?
It could be
Yes.
Pianist.
I stick 50 credits on the
Oh my
table
Yeah.
50 credits.
and I say we're looking for Gaza.
Speak about the
Do you
piano. How
have-
I did not follow
steal
you into
it.
this, by the way.
Okay.
This
That's
is
fine.
Make sure to subtract 50 credits from your.
That's
Freaking-
fine.
That's a lot of credits.
That's
No,
more
he
than
could
me.
have got done with like 5.
The bartender grabs him, puts him in his like shirt pocket. Deveronian. That's what it was.
What?
Deveronian. They look like devils.
Oh,
Wow, such a great name.
Right?
what's his name? Oni.
You don't know his
That's
name.
Darth Maul.
You didn't
What was
ask.
Darth Maul?
You asked for Gaza.
What was Darth Maul's race?
Zabraxi.
I don't know why I was thinking that was it.
They look kind
Yeah.
of similar, but yeah, no. It's Deveronian was one of the bartenders in one of the actual movies. I don't remember which one it was. It might have been New Hope.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, though.
Is he red skinned or like?
Yeah, Redskin Deveronian. So what'd you say? You said Gaza. So he's like, I mean Gaza. Yeah, he's in the back. I think he's using the bathroom.
Which one's
He
the
cut it
bathroom?
out.
He points to the door to the left of the bar.
Um,
It is a single bathroom, though. It's not.
I walk up to Caleb.
You know, I
What is it?
would steal
Yeah,
this
a
50
beach.
credits back, but
Something
since
like
they're
it.
in his front
Sure.
Bathroom.
breast pocket,
Okay.
I
We
don't
could
think
try,
I can get
uh,
away with it.
Scaring Toydarian.
You
to
can
see the
go
bathroom.
in there and see if he is in there. I would say wait outside the bathroom, and when he gets out, kind of like in a very like small like criminal way, like go up to him like, hey,
Criminal way.
you'll see like,
Hey,
Like,
I was like, hey,
You're the
Where's
scary
that
I
area.
buy
money
you
you
a
owe us?
drink. What do you know? I'm going to tell you why you about to get fucked up. Buy you a drink.
I say you
It's
do that because
clearly-
you're more
yeah, it's-
scary than me.
Clearly, the presence
The
of like,
tiny Doug goes, "You do."
yeah, well, it's going to be clearly like when he comes out, like clearly the presence of like, oh, like this is going to be some shit, serious shit we have to talk about. Like, but I
Hashtag
buy
presents.
him a drink.
Okay, so you're gonna wait outside the door.
Yeah.
And Zach, what are you
You're
doing?
not gonna
Is
sit.
there
you're not gonna sit at the round
stools
table?
next to the door?
Not
No, you
next
guys
to the door, but you
sitting
can
there
take
to
one
make
from the
sure
bar and
if
put it next to
something
the
goes
door.
down, you guys are there to
I'm
help
gonna
us.
stand on the stool next to him. How tall am
So
I now?
let's say a fight breaks out, you guys
You're
can
probably
help
as
us
tall as
fight.
Caleb.
Oh yeah. Well.
There, we're good.
All right. What do you?
I feel like Jade's character is not intimidating whatsoever.
I'm not, but I'm
I'm
smart.
somewhat.
Jade and Xavier, what are you doing?
We're
We're
just-
just.
Pretending to have a conversation.
We're like
Alright.
blah blah blah.
Let's talk about our life story, Xavier.
All
Now,
right.
Jade's
now
just
I know
being
everyone.
You don't know me.
I don't want to know you.
Oh.
Where's Cheddar Biscuit? Is Cheddar Biscuit at the clinic? We can't leave
I
Cheddar
forgot
Biscuit.
Cheddar Biscuit was a
Yeah, I
thing.
forgot about that.
I forgot we had light
Cheddar
side
Biscuit's at the
points.
clinic.
Okay, so yeah, in the middle of your spoober conversation, you hear the toilet flush, and then Tadarian go, "Ah, finally!" And he bursts through the door. He's like, "Man, that was a mean one."
Oh. Anyway, as we discussed a long ass time ago, I go up to him. And I,
Flip starts at that point. You forgot the plan. No.
You forgot the plan. Flip side
Just
point.
lets him- just
Remember
lets
the
him
plan.
leave.
It's just about us. Go ahead, light side.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna use one of them white side points for whenever I have to roll.
Okay.
Okay.
But no, so I go up to him and I do that whole thing in that where I kind of show my blaster, but kind of like just kind of hint that it's there. And
Assertively,
yeah,
menacingly.
kind of like, hey, let me buy you a drink. With the voice of, we have to talk about some.
You look
deep
like a
shit.
cool guy. Let me buy you a drink.
No, it's very much like,
No, it's hey, you look. Hey, what's it?
hey,
Hey, you look quite thirsty. Maybe I should buy you a drink and we can talk.
yeah, it's very
That
much
kinda-
like,
I'm not very good.
do
at
where
this
you
or
guys
you
playing?
die. Like,
Wait, so where are you guys planning to
We're-
chat?
we're at a f***ing bar.
Yeah, I
can
know.
see
I mean,
them.
like,
We're
we're
gonna
the
go
team,
into
right?
hyper insurance.
You're not sitting at
We're
the round
going to
table,
the
are
bar.
you?
No,
We're
we're
at
going-
the round tables.
So
They're
like,
at
it'd
the
be
bar.
bar
It's
here.
not
You're at
outside.
round table here. We're at the bar.
If
That way,
we
if
don't,
something happens, you guys can be like,
Hey, is a hyper insurance place made of wood?
Yeah, all these buildings are made of wood.
Oh shoot.
Well, no, the bank's made of stone, but everything else is made of wood.
Oh, we're gonna light it on fire.
Have anything to light things on fire with?
But before we leave, I'm gonna do it.
So yeah,
we'll
I
get
think,
there when we
I think coercion would probably be just the best one.
That dumb bitch in there was a
coercion. Where the fuck?
Let's see, so it's 4 down.
Oh, I see it.
Coordination.
So
I don't have a
willpower.
skill on it. I have two.
So 2, so it could be 2 green.
Hold on, wait.
Flip one of them light side points.
Okay, so then you have 1 green.
Is
1
there
yellow.
anything that helps me with like how intimidating I would look?
I'm
I
gonna
am
say
very large man
um,
with a blaster and very long lip
thrust
too.
your bulge forward.
I didn't put anywhere on there about the bulge.
The battle of the bulge.
Hey,
Whoa,
hey, Zach, look.
what's this?
See, I'm pulling the box toward me. It's
Yeah, the box is right here. I can reach.
you. You're like 5'6". Shut up.
Let me just.
You're taller than me, though.
What am I trying to roll for?
Coercion.
I don't know
Oh,
how
no.
good this works. But
Oh, actually, that's not bad.
That looks really good.
So it cancels
I
out
don't
those 2
know.
successes, so it's 2 advantages, 1 success.
Such what does advantage do?
Advantages are kind of like bonus good things.
it's like,
So
so
like,
let's say you miss a
Here's
shot.
my life savings.
No, like let's say
That's a little
you
too much.
shoot
It's
at
like a
something
lot
but
of-
you miss a shot, and like the blaster, like you hit like a rock and it falls onto your enemy. Like,
yeah, like damage them, something like that.
Or you
So
blind
not
the
what you're
enemy.
planning to do, but hey, it's a good thing.
like it still helps you.
Like maybe you shoot at someone, and then you miss, and you hit like the panel for a door, and the door opens.
Yeah.
And they go off
Goes
into
up.
space.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I wasn't thinking on a ship, but sure.
anyway,
Okay.
what happened?
You guys can
That's
also help
no
me out with
space.
advantages, disadvantages, because sometimes I suck at trying to do them. So if you have any like good
He probably.
ideas,
I feel like this advantage will be he kind of realizes the situation is like, oh.
I was gonna say he like himself, but he was just finished in the bathroom.
You just hear a squeak.
I feel like he's more open to talking because he understands like what's happening. He's like,
Yeah, I was gonna say because you can also use advantages to get you bonus like the blue dice
Mhm.
on future rolls. So I'm gonna say any kind of like coercion or
What does
kind of-
Todarian look like?
I don't want to know.
we're trying to talk about important shit here. So
Google it. So yeah, any future coercion rolls or kind of just intimidation rolls, you're gonna get a blue dice on.
All right. So do we go to the bar?
So yeah, he goes.
I thought we were at the bar.
Oh yeah.
No, we were outside the
Yeah,
bathroom.
you guys were outside the bathroom.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get.
It means
him
like
to
the actual bar.
Yeah, like.
Hands the barkeep 800 credits. Get everyone out.
Do you have it? You're just gonna give him all of your credits.
Well, I can.
Are you doing that?
No.
Okay.
I need to get off this planet. I need Spoober.
Oh,
Spoober's
Tell me the
chipping in.
nearest Spoober.
I'll offer 20.
1 light year
You're at
is
a table,
100.
shut
Not
up.
light year. One hyper year. Not hyper year. I don't know what the distance is.
What? Lightyear.
What's our
Yeah, but like
hut's
it
name?
wouldn't
I
take
keep
a
forgetting.
year.
Timo?
I'm trying to think.
Timo.
Parsec.
Timo?
Yeah, that's what.
Timo.
One
Okay,
parsec is a 100 credits.
Parsec
One
is like
forgetful person.
time though.
Yeah, I only
I
have
mean, so
2
is a
months
light year.
left.
A light year is a year of light.
Yeah, but it's
Ours is
also
buff as
distance.
Yeah, I know, which is really
That's why
freaking
some of us-
confusing.
Parsec is distance.
Yeah, 1 parsec is 100 credits. Space Super's not very
Isn't
cheap.
that what the whole thing where Hanzo's like, I can believe the customer only like 12 parsecs, and everyone's like, or how many parsecs? And like,
Yeah.
it's a unit of distance. What?
Yeah, something like that.
It's time. Parsec is time.
Yeah, parsec is it's time and
that-
distance, like a light year, time and distance.
Okay.
It's the distance it takes light a
Yeah.
whole year to travel.
The guy that thinks distance, he's like, what?
What?
Oh.
Oh, I understand. Okay, so yeah, you bring him to the bar. He doesn't like, he's not yelling or anything. Like
He
making it obvious.
understands. He's like,
Oh no, what did I do this time? Okay, so you guys get to the bar. I'm guessing you're gonna sit like on the other side of him
I'm gonna stand on the table.
on the bar.
oh, you're gonna
No.
sit in the
Oh.
seat on the
No.
other
I
side.
thought we were like in a booth.
No,
No.
you're at the bar.
like the actual bar. Like,
Where everyone's
So
at,
there's
basically.
bunch
Grab
of
the
stools.
stool and I'm gonna move it next to
No.
him and stand on the stool.
Okay.
it's a bunch of bar stools. So he's in between the two of us. Like, you're on his left, I'm on his right. 'Cause I want to
Okay.
be on his right. Are you drawing what it looks like?
Jimmo and Beach are out of the bathroom.
We weren't in the bathroom. We were standing outside of it.
That's basically what it looks like.
Away from
Here's the
bathroom now.
bar. Here was the bathroom. Here's the guys fighting. You guys are gonna be sitting like at this table, and this is the Savick table.
So they're at this table, then like Zach and I are at the bar right here, right?
Yeah.
So they can clearly see us, right?
I mean, we gotta be like, we have to be like turning around.
Well, I mean, it's a circular table. You get to sit wherever you want.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be right here.
If you want, why not? I don't
Why
care
am
where
I
you guys
sitting
are.
right here?
Who said that was you?
We don't care where you are at the table as long as you're at the table. Did you write me?
I'm not there.
Okay. Okay. So anyway,
Okay.
you understand how it's set up. Like
Yes,
Zach and
I-
I surround him. Like,
Yeah, I got you. Just letting everyone else kind of know.
I got it.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
stroke my beard.
You have a beard? Okay.
I have a mullet.
I have a bandana.
I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna stroke my beard.
Nice.
I don't have a mullet. I'll be later.
Okay.
At some point, I'm gonna get
I somehow injured my kneecap.
Xavier quiet.
Xavier slams his kneecap on the round table.
So like still kind of like pulling my vest kind
All
of
the
aside, like
knights
showing
cheer.
that I still have a boss. Kind of like, so I understand you owe Timo some money, like hinting that's where the conversation's leading. What does he react with?
He goes, "Oh, Timo, I know Timo. He's a great guy. He's a good guy. Why do you want to know? I don't. I mean, like maybe a couple
I
credits.
don't need to know. I
Five-
know you owe
five-
Timo some money.
Well, yeah, it's like 5-10
This
credits.
sucks, 10,000.
No. What is it to you?
It's going down here.
I could pay you like. What's Timo gonna pay you? Like 10 credits, 15. I'll pay you
More
like
than that.
500 credits. I'll pay you
Ooh.
500.
Where's the money?
I say I'd rather not have the anger of a hut on me.
I mean, you can get off planet with 500 credits. You think God's gonna follow you off world? I mean,
For the amount that we need to get from you, it's
Maybe,
possibly.
I mean, okay, what are you gonna do for me?
Yeah, I gotta get something out of this.
100 per person.
You don't die.
Make a cool check. I want to see.
A
I wanna
what?
see a cool check.
The
I wanna
fuck
see
is
how-
a cool check?
It's a check to see how cool you are.
Well, I thought it was like. to
How do I
keep your
check
cool.
for this?
Like,
Oh.
make sure like you didn't
Um,
go.
it's,
Where?
Fuck.
Same thing, but this works.
PR,
the same way.
PR.
Oh.
It's like
Keeping his cool in like.
Oh,
Presents.
You have
keep
none.
I looked
have
at
three
your wall and I
presents.
thought it was like felt. I was like, why is your wall felt? Oh, wait.
yo, do I get a blue dice for this? Because of the.
Yeah, you would get a blue dice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
And
what am I supposed to roll for this?
This is one purple.
One purple.
So
One
and
purple and
then-
the blue.
And then whatever your.
Does it matter how much presents I have? Because I have 3.
That would be the number of dice you have.
So
3 green.
3 green. Oh, okay.
Unless you have a rank in. Cool.
No, I don't.
He's
Can I flip
gonna
another
fuck
white side
up.
coin?
Hmm?
Can I flip another white side coin? Because I need to work.
That's up to you.
Down to 1.
All right, switch one of the greens to the yellow then.
I'm gonna make a roll after him.
Okay.
For what?
Locally, locally. So those can't.
Okay, dokie.
So 4 advantages, 1 success.
Talk with him earning till I
Yeah.
So,
So you said.
so what's my advantages? Because apparently I got 4.
Yeah, you have 4 advantages. You're like.
Is he like very willing to work with me now?
He goes, oh, okay. It's, here, meet me at the bank. I'm gonna go get the
No.
other person to get the vault key. It's 2 vault keys.
We're not meeting you at the bank. You're
I
going
have
with
to go.
us.
I have to go talk.
Then we're
to
going there with you.
I don't know if they're gonna want to talk to you. They don't.
I say if it's that one lady, she doesn't want to talk to me. So, we're going with you.
Which lady?
Lenthal.
Liddell?
Monster Grendel.
Menthol.
You know, cough drop, that lady.
Lintel? Yeah, she's the other, she's got the other key. What did you talked to her? What did you say?
Look here! The specifics aren't important. What matters is, you get us the money.
I mean, I don't know if she's gonna want all 4 of you in there. Maybe I could take one. It's probably not you, apparently.
I'll go in there with you.
Okay.
Hey,
Also,
hey,
he
I
doesn't
say,
know there's 4 of us. He just thinks.
Oh
it's
yeah,
that
true.
guy.
Sorry. I don't know if she's gonna
He'll
want
stay
2 of you.
outside. I'll go in there with you. She doesn't know me. She's never seen me.
All right. Okay, then you meet me at the bank, and we'll get the key. Here's the front door key.
I take the front door key.
So, do I leave the bar with him?
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys get.
We wait a minute and then we follow.
Yeah, I'm assuming you guys all get in the speeder together.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk to the front of the bank because honestly,
Yeah, get in the speeder.
we're in a town that's like 100 feet
I
long.
don't give a shit. It's more intimidating to have a speeder full of 3 people. That doesn't sound.
Your speeder is like rust covered, really shitty.
Probably got like bent the poo.
No, I'm sure there's stains, but like they got the actual stuff off.
But I feel like it's still more intimidating to see like a vehicle with 2 other people that you didn't know were there.
I guess. I don't know.
Xavier and I drive ahead to the bank, leaving Zach
Drives
behind.
through the front door. I have a key for that now.
Okay, so Gaza takes Caleb to the moisture insurance. And he's like, goes to the door. He's like, Lintel, unlock the door. The door unlocks. He goes in. He's like, me and my friend here needs to make a withdrawal from the bank, and you got the other key.
Is her desk still a mess?
No,
Everything's
she,
just so strong.
she picked up the papers off the floor, kind of piled them up. Why do you seem like you're in such a hurry? What is the situation? You are still supposed to be on lunch for like another hour.
Oh, that's a long one.
Don't worry, I him, Caleb.
All day. He doesn't work.
It's a small town.
6
How many
hours a
people are going to
year.
the bank every day?
She hasn't asked me anything, so I'm still letting
Well,
him talk.
Small town, they would have taken my large sum. Wow.
The Tordarian goes, it's a important business. And he, like, tries to wink, but he can't really wink because he's a Tordarian. He's like... and Lintel goes, just stop.
Just stop.
Okay, I guess we shall head out. And so all three of you start heading out. And when you leave the building and start heading to the bank, she sees you, and she's like, what is he doing here?
I told you.
I
What
need
do you
to
have
get
an
in.
accent now?
I needed to get in. I f***ing told you. I have
In the end,
business to
Jim
do.
wanted to get in. And you didn't let me in.
Whatever. As long as we are not working with him.
Me and Jade
Just
are
working
still
with me.
sitting
It's
in the.
No, you guys are still just in front of the bank.
Lintel actually looks at you two sitting in the land spear. She's like, what do you want?
We're waiting for the bank to open. We need to make a deposit.
Well, you're going to have to wait.
Okay.
What she said.
Deposit
too.
One frag grenade.
So Zach, did you open the door for the front door, or you just...
Yes, and I locked it behind me.
Okay, so Lintel unlocks the door, and she's like, or no, she goes to for the door, to think it's unlocked, and she's like, how did he get in? I gave him the key. Why did you give him the key? Business. I hate working with you. So she unlocks the door, and you three head in, and she locks the door behind him, or behind you guys.
Does Zach still have the key to get in if he wants to?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Zach's already in the building.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know if
Yeah, no, he locked himself in the building. That's why she's like, how did he get in there?
Why not?
Can you at least unlock it for them? Very incognito.
I'll sit in is there chairs in the front lobby?
Yeah, there's
Yeah, because she doesn't want to work with Zach, so she stays
I'll
behind.
sit in a chair as they go do the thing.
Yeah, there's chairs in the front lobby.
And then I'll unlock the door when they walk away.
Okay.
I come to knock at the front door.
No, you don't.
Come in!
Why do you have accents all of a sudden?
If you become like a Geonosian, it's fucking...
Geonosians don't speak basic.
No, they don't, but this is the only voice I can think of that they'd have.
Yeah. It's very insecty race.
Yeah, it's...
So, Gaza, Lintel, and Beach go into the back, and you guys see the big vault, and Lintel goes, puts her key in, turns it, and the Toydarian goes to put the key in, turns it, and the door is slowly unlocking. He's like, it's gonna take a minute. It's not.
That's fine.
Technology's kind of old.
That's fine. I've got time.
And Caleb, roll a perception.
Oh no.
But that literally
So
all
just nothing
that news out, so it's technically a failure. So
What would I have to do to make it a...
no, you just don't notice anything. You know, nothing happens.
Oh.
Just something happens, but you don't notice. So the bank vault is still slowly the red lights are flashing, and the things are well, no, it's not an alarm. It's just, and it's just.
It stops?
No, the bars are slowly one by one.
All the locks.
Unlocking. Yeah.
I was like, it stopped opening.
So as the vault's unlocking, Lintel goes, so why are you here? And actually she looked at Gaz, she's like, what did you up at this time?
End of episode. Thanks for listening to this week's episode of Pods and Villainy. The Tatooine crew will return next week for the second part of this adventure. I'm not sure when the campaign podcast will come out, but is currently in planning and will hopefully be out before we know it. Star Wars Edge of the Empire belongs to Lucas Books and Fantasy Flight Games. All music is performed by Tim Souster. Until next time, never tell me the odds.